Like action.
Hello and a very good morning. Today is Sunday. Weather is very good, a beautiful day, and I really welcome to this video and on my channel. If you have subscribed to my channel, thanks a lot, and if not, just see some of my video in English, Spanish or Urdu, whatever language you speak. And if you like my work, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and share this message. Today I am going to talk especially if you are living in Germany or you are planning to move to Germany. You have to know before this, if you have residence card, long-term residence card of Europe, from France, from Germany, from Holland, from Belgium, from Poland, from Portugal, from Spain, any of European Union country, you are living and you have a long-term 5 years permanent UE card, you can change that residence card in Germany to get a residence permit of Germany. So what are the requirements? I have already talked in detail that when you come here in Germany, you have to find a work contract of 8 hours per day and full work contract with wages. Minimum salary should have to be 2,000 euro brutto. Brutto means tax included, 2,000 euros. You have to have this contract signed with the company. You are attaching the contract for getting your residence card in foreign office where the card is changed. After getting that residence card, what are the problems, what precautions you should have to take that your next card will renew with easy steps, or sometimes they decline the first application and they don't issue you residence card. What are the problems, what are the causes? I will just talk on that stuff. First of all, I told you that when you enter in Germany, you have to have a residence address where you will register yourself, and within 1 week you will receive a tax number. So address is a must thing, and you should have to live there, or there should have somebody to check your mail post regularly. 99% communication with all the offices, they're done by post in Germany, and it is the preferred way to communicate with anybody, especially in government offices. So the first thing, you have to have a residence card, residence address for applying change of your residence card. Secondly, a work contract. A work contract from the company which already have employees and they are paying their salary, they are not in debt, and they are not in list of government, blacklist things that they are not paying taxes or something. So that is very important. The company should have to be with good reputation and they already have employees and they are paying all their taxes and salaries and everything. So that is important for a work contract. Minimum salary on the work contract should have mentioned 2,000 euros. Without this one, because brutto salary is 2,000, and after deducting all the taxes and your medical insurance, you will receive like 1,550 euros in your account. So if you will get a work contract less than 2,000 euro brutto, your application will not be accepted. That is requirement in Germany, in all the areas it's like same thing. Thirdly, you don't have any criminal history, any criminal record in any European country. For example, I'm coming from Spain. Back in Spain, I have some criminal activities and my name is in the list of that. So Germany, what they will do, when you will apply for application, they will check all the details, all the European Union Schengen system, that is there any situation of problem on criminal in my name list or something like that. So if you have something like that, first you have to clear that. First you have to hire a lawyer, clear that stuff and get a free clearance certificate from that, and then apply for residence card. Otherwise they will decline it, And the fourth one, nowadays they are doing a lot of negative decisions on base of this step, that everybody who comes from outside of Germany, in most cases they get work contract of driver, like for delivering the courier packets of Amazon, for DHL, for DPD courier or any courier service. Before 1 year it was something different, but now the things are changed, In some states, in some provinces, they are not accepting work contract as a driver of courier service. So that is very important, just to write an email before submitting the application to Ausländerbehörde here in Germany, to foreign office, or in Spain like Extranjería. In Germany they say Ausländerbehörde. And on the websites of all the Ausländerbehörde, you will see that they have email addresses, telephone number and fax number. You just have to ask them, do they accept work contract of drivers? Nowadays, I already told you that in a lot of states nowadays they are not accepting work contracts of drivers, especially from Amazon, from DHL, because they say that everybody coming in Germany, they are having this work contract, and what will happen with the other work employees' demands. This work contract is easy to find. There are very less percentage of drivers, and especially these two workers, they are highly in demand. One for construction, paint jobs and all that stuff, and the second, drivers of courier services, because this job is very hard, very risky, very depressed one, and it's easy to find. Nobody from Germany, they want to do this. People who are coming from outside of Germany, they don't have any references, any personal contacts. So this is like a contract. You don't need to have any language experience, you don't need to know anybody. Just go directly to the offices of courier service and they will give you a work contract for getting your residence card in Germany. After 2 to 3 months you will get that reply. But again, I am saying nowadays they are rejecting mostly applications related to driving contract of courier services. So it's much better just send email to the office, related foreign office, to check that if they are accepting this work contract or not. Otherwise you can attach restaurant work contracts, or any company or any industry whatsoever you have any contact you find, just apply for that. So that was the thing in the first residence card, why they deny. And now I'm going to tell you about the second residence card, the first, how to renew this one, and what are the problems you are facing, like when you renew your first card. There should be a term, conditions on that. It's not open card. You cannot work anywhere just with that company whose contract you have attached. So you cannot work anywhere else in first year. It means normally what we say in Germany, that my card is not frei. Frei means free. After first year card, when you will apply for a residence extension for 2-year card or 1 year or 3 year, it depends on states also. It's not like every state will give you again 1 year or 2 year or 3. It's not fixed. In some states like in Frankfurt, they give you second 3-year card. In some states like in Offenbach, like in Darmstadt, like in near the borders of Austria, München and all that states, they give you again 1-year card. It will be free, it will be free, but only 1 year validity. So it depends on the states. And there is not any law which is fixed that, for example, in Spain, first card is 1 year, second is 2 year, third is 2 year, and then 5 year. In Germany, it's something different, because for getting permanent card, you should have to get a certificate of B1 language of Germany, Deutsch language B1, B1 certificate of language. Without that, they will not give you a permanent residence card. So when you will apply for your renewal of first card, you cannot, in that 12 months, you cannot work with anybody else. You just have to work with that company. If you will work with anybody else, your application will be rejected at the same time, and especially the tax system will recognize it that you are not allowed, because it is mentioned with residence card you get a green book. I think they say it's Zusatzblatt, something like this. You will get that green book, 3 pages, and there is written that you cannot work with other company in this duration of validation of this residence card. So you have a term, you cannot leave that company, nobody else can hire you. So if you apply for a renewal of residence with any other work contract, it will be rejected. Okay, for example, in this duration, in 1 year, the company is closed or company is bankrupt. what will I do? It's not my fault. What can I do? Then you have to find a new work contract. You have to apply in Auslanderbehörde, like in Foreign Office, again the permission, and then they will issue you again 1 year card. You have to complete that 1 year, and then your residency will be open, free to work with any other employer. So these are the things, like I'm telling you, you have to take care in the first year. And then when you apply for your residence card extension, you have same company's work contract, because at the time of application, when you will give for renewal, you cannot change your employer unless your residence is clear. You apply for renewal of your first card. It takes 1 month or 2 months in decision, and when the decision comes, then you can change your employer. Then you can work with anybody, because then your card will be open free. And there are also conditions. It will be open or free to work as an employee, not as an employer. You cannot do business. It will be written on the backside. Self work you cannot do, and normal employment everywhere is allowed. It is mentioned, or normally just one line that work is allowed. If it is written employment is allowed, you work your own business, you can work with somebody else and everything. So these are the things you have to watch carefully. And thirdly, why they reject your second card, first renewal. In some cases, the states, they strictly demand language certificate or integration course, because when first time you will receive the residence card of Germany, you will get 5 or 6 pages letter along with it, and you have to sign it at the time of receiving your residence card, that I will definitely look for a language course, integration course, and when next time I will come for renewing, I will have that certificate with me. This year, due to coronavirus, there was some eases, there was some things they have not demanded this certificate, because I have been personally through this stuff, and I have got my 2 years new residence card that is open, free. I cannot do my own business at this moment, but I can work for anybody. And if I want to do my business, I can apply for a special permission through a lawyer, and they will give me. That's also not a problem. But they have not demanded me a language certificate, because they know due to coronavirus everything was closed. But now they have told me the next card, when you will come for applying a permanent, you should have to get a certificate of B1 language certificate, or you should you come here speaking German, because normally I was speaking English. So these are all the things, all the terms and conditions, and all the precautions you have to take to get a residence card and to keep it valid and to keep it renewable. That is very important, until you don't get a permanent residence card. That's all from me today. I will see you in next video with a lot more details. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed to my channel, just please hit on this button and on the bell icon, so whenever there is any new video, you can get information. All my videos which are in English language, they have this word in start, ENG, just to know that this one is in English. The Spanish one have ESP, and the Urdu have Urdu, just to know that which video is in which language. Just give little attention on that, otherwise you will see that he's talking in other language and the title is in English, So thank you very much again for being here, supporting me, supporting my channel. It's growing slowly, and I wish you all the best. Good luck for your all efforts, and keep working, keep doing efforts. One day success will be yours. Take care.